Serious league of all time. All right, we've got an upgrade, which means I don't need to rely on Tar to deal damage, which is probably good. All right, let's go to the star. They're deflecting me. Oh, wait, they were flaming me. I didn't realize they were deflecting range because I'm a range. Oh, okay, that's actually funny. They get upgraded. That's actually quite funny. That's hubris. Good work. I didn't even get it. I didn't even get the joke. I couldn't even comprehend the idea that an Everlasting Faith user could make a joke. World 285, by the way. Does range perk save charges on my bow? Probably not. Bro. At least none of us are alking fire runes, right, guys? Hey, I want you to leave me alone. Everyone's praying range. Hello, gold cloaks. Bro, I'll pray melee any day of the week. That's so funny. Are the Archglacier drop rates fixed? I don't believe they are, but maybe tomorrow. Pause champ. I don't blame that person. I wouldn't take my prayers off either. No. I mean, I know you guys are going to make me check the ice on my wrist. Oh, it's ice dyed. It's pretty cool. I know you guys are going to make me pick Everlasting Faith, so I'll probably do the same thing. It's going to be very obnoxious. Everybody praying range is so funny. Here's a good question for chat. Do you guys think I'm going to be able to hit the minimum damage to get loot from this? I personally think there's no way. I'm going to go build on an Abbey Demon really quick. There you go. Okay, the star is here. A star is born. I repeat. On a low pop world? No, this is the gold cloak world. So everybody's going to be a juiced, insane PVM damage per minuter. But that's what I signed up for. That's what I wanted. I want to do every wildy event with the gold cloaks. That's kind of the whole point. So... Right here, man. I watched your stream last night before bed, woke up, had breakfast. Now you're still live. Absolute mad lad. We're putting in the hours. I'm having so much fun, Meme Lord, with leagues. It's just been sick. What's good about a Willy Flash event? They give you a lot of money, and they give you a lot of loot, and it's like a disproportionate amount of both of those things for your level. So they're really, really efficient to do, basically. Is this shooting star? This is a crashed star. So this is a wilderness event. It's the special one that happens every, like, 7 hours. If my Glacier drop rates are fixed, do you think I'll have to restart my streak? Probably. You're putting in hours? Would you say it's about drive and power? I wouldn't say that, but I would say when I'm putting in those long hours, I do stay pretty hungry. And then after I end stream, I devour. Wait, 14 hours? Wait, what's 14 hours? I'm hit. I'm hit. Range, is that cape looks the best? I like the magic one, actually, these days. The, like, light blue cyan, but yeah, fair enough. There are 14... Oh, it's every 14 hours. Okay, but there's a special every 7, right? Or is that not how it works? Bro, it's like the rocket is 5 foot tall. I had the same build as the Rock, but I put more of my build points into my hair and fewer into height. That's all. That's the only difference. All right, team. I'm putting on every stat boosting prayer I have. I don't feel like this is very winnable, but I'm going to try my best. Oh my god, my rapid fire broke. Oh no. Oh my god, it's actually gonna be close too. That's the worst part, chat. 40k. Good rot. Good abilities, no bad abilities. Good abilities, no bad abilities. I got a full HP one. We actually did it. We're actually insane. Okay. Damage cap has been reached. Huge. We take those. We really do. Yeah, man. We got to like 90k damage. Sick. Okay. So we've got a combat lamp. What do I put it in? Which stats are holding me back the most? Magic! We have Alk. Dude, will the events win again? I can alcohol my salvage and now I'm rich. Okay, small sack. I got salamanders and salvage that I'm gonna alk. Bang. Small sack again. Look at all the salvage! Oh my dude. This is the best day. And then big sack. I have 2 dragons. We are in a good place. We were in the bad place and we are now in the good place. Because now we have 2 dragons, yes. Salvage. Wait, that was actually insanely good. Okay, so... I do want to kill Barrows for more gear, but also let's do some alking really quick. Why don't I train range while I alk? We may as well. I love The Good Place. Great show. It's a good show. Does the advanced time not bring more animal cells for more beans? It doesn't. It doesn't work for beanage, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, this is just an absolute win in my book. Okay, sick. Let's do some alking. I'm training while I'm alking because we may as well. Don't want to just bank stand while I'm alking. You got ranging brawlers from your sack? Bro, I would literally kill someone for ranging brawlers, but fair enough. Does Dragonbane weapons work in the black hands? No, they do not. Because the black hands are hands and not dragons. You got smithing brawlers from a sack earlier? Oh my god, those are so good too. Like, smithing brawlers might actually be the best ones. Because there are so many easy ways to train mining, but there's no, like, smithing will the event. You got melee brawlers? Congrats. Guys, we have over 1 million coins. I also don't think the ghouls are... they are still aggroing, just, like, slower than before. Yeah, this is really, really good. Don't give them more ideas for dailies? No. I actually hope they remove a lot of dailies. It'd be really good if they did. Yeah, I mean, look at us, man. We're in a pretty good spot, I would say. Let me do my alking. So if I have a couple million coins, would you say that's enough money to start on fletching? Because fletching is how we're going to make, like, Onyx bolts E and Hydrix bolts, like the really good ones, as well as arrows later on. QBD. I can't go to QBD until I'm 60 summoning. Yeah, I can start fletching with a couple mil. Okay, sick. Anyone know what Prif week it is, or Prif hour it is? Because there's also a task for using 5 cleansing crystals. And I would actually like to do that too. I'm still Keeful. Thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate it. 57 magic, huge. Ithil Kadarn. Okay, yeah, we don't want that then. Next time it's Heffen, I'll do it. Because, yeah, when it's Heffen, what I want to do is I actually want to use the crystals the normal, slow way, because we're not rich. Do old school irons have increased shop stock? Old school, they have infinite shops. So if you buy out a shop, you just hop worlds and then buy it out on another world. You finished everything you wanted to achieve on your main for leagues. So what I'm doing right now is I came to the realization that there was not a lot of difficult PVMing in terms of leagues tasks. So I kind of felt like making my account more powerful was pointless. So I got my best in slot gear, and I felt like there was nothing for me to use it on, because there were a lot of tasks that were just omitted. Like Grandmaster and a Catcher Timer. But the actual hard part is getting a 100 kill count, which I'm not going to do, because that's insane. And there were a lot of cases like that, where it's like, okay, so I could go for 4K Telos, but it's not a task. I could go for 4K Zami, but it's not a task. But instead, there are a million tasks for mining and smithing different things. So what I realized is, in my pursuit of Dragon, I was basically capped out on PVMing. So what I'm doing is I'm skilling on my main account. That just seemed like the right thing to do. And I thought skilling would be a lot less fun than doing this bad decision only build. So while I skill up my main account and get closer to Dragon, we're playing this. Yeah, not a single task for Zami, yeah, all of the ones that you've heard me belly aching about. How about Dragon? Yeah, I'm getting Dragon. I'm gonna get Dragon on my main. But the pathway to do it isn't really PVMing, it's basically skilling. Skilling, questing, mining, smithing. So I wanted to get within striking distance by getting some skilling done. And that way, towards the end of leagues, we could do a big push for Dragon when everyone else is like cramming to get Dragon, and it should be really fun, but I didn't want to make you guys watch me train Dream of Aya for 20 hours or whatever. Like, it just didn't seem fun. There's not even a task for Gricko. No, there is not. Am I going to get Salt the Wind on this account? Probably not, but I guess I could. Okay. I'm now 73 ranged, which is pretty good, actually. I want to go to Wars. I want to unlock the teleport. And I want to do another Barrows run. Because I want to get a Barrows item. Armor or weapon. I don't care what. Because this Dragon Hide is not cutting it. That is what I wish to do. They can probably 50% points for PVM, 50% gear for maxing. Yeah. This will, and like it's happened in old school too, where there have been leagues that have been like weirdly very skilling focused or very like questy focused. This one just feels like most of the point distribution was skilling and quests, so I'm not gonna force it, right? I'm gonna do the progression that was fun and meaningful to me. And now we're gonna, oh wait, I already alked all my hide, didn't I? I've got a few extra. Nice, and then Onyx Dust, I alked all mine. Cool. Give me some food, not noted. Oh, here is a question, by the way, chat. When I'm like working and in meetings and stuff, what do you think I should AFK to progress my account? I was thinking thieving to get to Prif Thieving is probably the best option. I think fishing is good too, but I think thieving is better. But I could also do crafting. Yeah, see, there are a couple good options. All right, let's test out our new crystal bow. I am literally weaker than tier 30 melee right now. But that's okay, because it's good enough to kill Darok. Nothing, we need that timer. I can keep the timer running when I'm AFKing on my own time. Don't worry. Yeah, crafting might be good too. Fletching isn't very AFK. Fletching is something that we're going to look at tonight once I've got a Barrows item or two. But I feel like fletching is kind of active. Like, fletching is what we do while we're doing God Wars Dungeon, as an example, which we could unlock God Wars tomorrow if you guys want. We could do Kriara. Be master farmers for seeds. I don't know how much farming I'm going to do with seeds. I'm going to bed the moment you get a Barrows item. I guarantee you we go 80 dry. Also, hello, Carol. Also, how much damage does Deadshot do? Okay, so it's actually, like, kind of okay. Alright. I mean, compared to Meta and Berserk, it's terrible, but... it's an ability I could actually use. It's funny, because once you get Zut Cape, it becomes kind of bad. It's, like, definitely the worst Zut Cape, but... I'll take it. Any plan to do the Rangers workroom? I probably will, just because of the ammo save. But yeah, the big thing is, what are the things that are preventing me from getting Dine Arrows? It's basically fire making and fletching, I think. Yeah, so fletching, fire making. Those seem like the two important ones. Fire making isn't super AFK. Fletching isn't super AFK, so yeah, I think thieving for Prif is probably reasonable. Get AFK woodcutting for fire making levels. Yeah, that's true. All right, Barrows, what do you got for me, boss? I got bolt racks. We got bolt racks on racks on racks. We go again. Also, because we're in tier 5, we do have 4 times drop rates, just so you guys know. So, like, we should be pretty favorable. We go again. I've got to say, I actually really love the crystal bow. I think it's pretty sick. Crystal bow, huge man. I know it's going to be a Sun Spear soon. And then after a Sun Spear, it's going to be a Royal Crossbow, probably. And then after a Royal Crossbow, it's probably going to be like... I don't even know. That's something about ranged, is the progression is really hard, because, like, Shadow Glaives are worse than a Royal Crossbow. So we probably don't go Shadow Glaives. We might have to go Royal Crossbow into Nox. That sounds really cursed. Yeah, we either go Royal into Wyvern or we go Royal into Nox. But we'll see. Into Eldritch? Yeah, the thing about the Eldritch crossbow is, like, I want to be as geared out as humanly possible before that grind, because even with 6 times drop rates, ED3 is rare. The one good thing, though, is all the damage you take is typed. So if we're actually on Everlasting Faith, we could be in a really good spot with it, but... Why are Shadow Glaives bad? Because we've got a 100% hit chance, and in terms of damage, it's the same as a Royal Crossbow, but you don't get to fire ammo, and ammo gives you more damage, so... Shadow Glaives are just a worse Royal Crossbow, specific to leagues. Out of leagues, they're really good. It's just in leagues, they're not. There we go. Wasn't my account legitimately bugged for ED3 once? So it wasn't bugged. I just went so dry at ED3 that they turned my dry streak into the drop rate reveal for ED3, which was really funny. So what they did is they did a stream on the RuneScape channel. I think it was Mod Shawnee. Loaded up my account in a test server, rolled 50 loots, got all 3 crossbow pieces and the pet, and then revealed the drop rates. And then I went live and did 50 kills and didn't get a single drop. It was awesome. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Barrows being a little stingy. Especially considering what the drop rates should be, which is like a 1 in 2-ish? Maybe 1 in 3? We go again. Chat, they're making us work for it. We're already so dry. Oh, Shawnee. Shawnee still plays RuneScape, by the way. He was playing leagues yesterday. Pretty cool. We don't stay close in touch, but he's super nice. Still say hello to him once in a while. Weirdly, I know a lot of people that he works with. Because he works on, I believe he works on Call of Duty now. And I just like weirdly, in the industry, like I just know a bunch of people that randomly happen to work with him, which is kind of funny. Barrows totems, now you can do rods. So here's the thing. Because I've got the Chinchompa thing, I actually really want to do rods. I don't know if I could do it yet, but I really want to. It would be so fun to run rods perfectly. Have I ever taken part in game development outside of RuneScape? I have not. No, my only experience, legitimate experience in the games industry is on RuneScape. It's kind of an interest thing, right? I've received offers to work in both in community management and as like a influencer manager stuff in the games industry, but it's not what I'm interested in. What I'm interested in is being the best streamer I can possibly be. And then outside of that, I'm open to helping, you know, make this game better and this, you know, do that kind of stuff too, because it's very well aligned with like what my goals are, which is just make the game the best it can be and make the streaming space the best it can be. But yeah, so that's the only experience I've had. Although if I wanted additional experience, I guess I could get it, but I don't. I like being here. I like being able to stream at 2:30 in the morning on a Monday night and play RuneScape. That's actually my favorite thing. What do with Everlasting Raiders when prayers drop to 0? Because like Glacier and Barrows Tunnel, your prayers don't fall off unless you do it yourself. Oh, that's fun. You got a sigil? Congrats. Did it win? Alrighty, 74 range. Kind of huge. What do you got for me, boss? Nothing. We go again. Actually scammed. You're at 5, 4, and 0. I'm so sorry. That's actually so frustrating. That's the tough thing about independent drop rates like that. It's actually so easy. It's like borderline by design that you can go super dry on the one that you need. I wish more stuff just dropped in order, bro. I really do. It just... Like, I get the codices, it doesn't really make sense because they're each from a different boss, but still. I wish there was something behind the scenes that was like... Once you get one, the other ones are twice as common or something. Just to like... Not to like take the fun out of it, but to make it a little more likely that you end up with the thing you actually care about. What boss log would be the hardest one to get in leagues? That's a good question. I'd say probably like... Definitely a group boss, because that requires friends. I'd say maybe Virago, unless you get really lucky on Vit. But yeah, you need to get to tier 4 combat score for Rago as well to be able to change the week. So yeah, definitely Rago. Raids? Oh yeah, raids would be impossible as well. Actually, if you got lucky, I'm getting an Acto piece every time I do a raid. But you probably would never get pet. There you go. Hit him with the dead shot. And he's dead, just like that. Chaos Elemental now you could do. You could definitely do. AOD chests. So the thing about AOD chests is they are rare, but AOD is actually like, you can get very quick kills, at least. And I think the chests drop in order now, I think. I can't remember. I thought they did, though. Probably Tuzzy. Dude, I don't have Tuzzy on my main account. And I've done like 600 Beastmaster kills. I'm literally a master of mastering the beast. All right, 5th Barrows run. What do you got for me, boss? Surely. Okay, surely not. We go again. You know what this is? This is a game telling me that we're going to unlock Vampirism Aura, whether I like it or not. And you know what? I can't be too mad about it. We're almost at 2k Marks of War, and genuinely giving me some lifesteal would be huge because it would let me AFK combat train. Okay, Dark down. I'm kind of surprised though. So does the channel attack turn to a bleed, follow bleed rules? No, it's not actually a bleed. People say it's a bleed, but if you check the wiki, it'll specifically say that it's a damage over time. And in RuneScape, dots and bleeds are different things. Because a dot is going to be based on your kind of status effects and things, whereas a bleed is going to be applied to the target. They function very similarly, but yeah, the biggest difference is, yeah, people say bleed your assault because it used to be worded as a bleed, but it's not a bleed, it's a dot. So yeah, you can dot your assault with Greater Barge and you'll do lots of damage. Do you guys remember when it was called Mutated Barge? I much preferred that, by the way. All of those abilities, they got changed from Mutated to Greater. It's like Greater Barge. I hated that change because I disagreed that it was a Greater Barge. Because Greater Barge implies same functionality but more, whereas Mutated implies it has inherited a different effect. And that's exactly how it works, right? It does something different from regular Barge. Anyway, that annoyed me. Mutated was so much cooler. And it also made more sense. Like, that's a good example of a change that, to me, it's just like, okay, so you've made the game more confusing. Congratulations. Vamp is 5k, yeah. Thank you, sir. Don't have it on my iron, so I didn't know. No worries. Any questions you have, come on down. Ooh, Toreg is here. Wait, I'm killing spiders accidentally. Nice. I think Toreg just tried to drain my run energy. That's kind of scary. Why they changed in the first place? That's my thing. I have no idea. I don't know if anyone has any idea. What? Bro, I already killed you! Alright, I killed him again. Hello, Tina. How are you? Alright, ready? Guarantee drop this kill, by the way. Please. What? I lied. I do that sometimes. Here's a question for chat. How hard do you think it would be for me to solo Rise of the Six with this setup? This is wild. Yeah, that I'm going this dry. Yeah, I agree. How's the run going? It's been fun so far. We recently hit tier 5, and we've started actually training a little bit, which is really fun because it means we can actually start killing stuff. And my idea to get to tier 6 is going to be like, I think a good amount of Slayer and killing stuff. Because we don't have any of the free points from like Clue Connoisseur from tier 4, so... Yeah, it's been really fun. The scary part, though, is the push from 5 to 6 is literally more points than every point we've had up to this point. I said point a lot of that sentence. My bad. Have I seen any spike in damage from tier 5? No, I'm literally not doing anything. The thing about tier 5 with the range relic is it actually doesn't make me any stronger at all. So I feel like an Iron Man that for some reason isn't using magic to do damage. Like, the main advantage I'm getting out of ranging right now is that I have a 100% hit chance that every style has. Like, that's the only thing that's making this slightly palatable. It's going to be a really, really fun battle to get to tier 7. Like, we're actually so severely limited with regard to everything I can do. We will not be able to do any of the stuff that we did on the last account. Like, and I mean that very genuinely. Like, none of the aspirational stuff. What does tier 5 do? I get extra adrenaline when I'm ranging, and I have a 100% hit chance, and then melee gets like crazy amounts of life steal and also 30 tiers of bonus damage. So like this tier 70 I'm using right now would be like a tier 100 if I was meleeing. The range bonus is I get the permanent effective Chinchompas, except it doesn't work with a lot of my abilities, and it's only on a 1-tile range. So it's not like I attack an enemy and it just chains to everything around it. It's literally just like, if I could stack a bunch of enemies up, it would be okay. But you can't do that at RS3 because enemies have blocking, so they always stand next to each other. So no solo rots. Probably, actually, that's the one thing I was going to say is we probably can solo rots on this account, like maybe as early as like tomorrow. Because the permanent chins are actually good there. How am I training all my skills? I don't really have a plan. That's the other thing, is we're not looking at any guides for this, so I'm just kind of trying to make the most of some really, really questionable relics. How do I not understand this puzzle? Is my brain okay? Oh, no, it isn't. Saved. Chad, I knew something was wrong with his brain. All right, what do you got, free boss? Give me something that I can put on. What? Okay, so this account might just be cursed. Bolt racks? Yeah, dude, we got racks on racks on racks. Nobody bolts like he does. Technically, you can put them on. That's true, I guess. So I've done 7 kill count with nothing. How is that possible? This is like, we're approaching normal account dry streak levels. Knew it was gonna be a tunnel. You'd be better off going to Nex. Yeah, I don't have the Rex for Nex because I need 70 HP, 70 agility, 70 range, which I have, and then 70 strength. I'm a little concerned about how I'm going to go for 70 strength. Especially considering the 15 levels in strength I have are because of a bug. That is 75 range, actually. Orbital crossbows, shadow tendrils, mechanized chinchompas. Shadow tendrils. I mean, we need that for next anyway. Okay, so we should probably do the dig site quest at some point. Orbital crossbows would be really fun to get. That would be such a fun weapon to run around with. Plus, it's like just proof to all of my enemies and haters that we actually did Zilliana successfully. Range player is always cursed? Yeah. I mean, range is really good at the end game, and if we can get there, man, it's going to be really fun. But yeah, the progression path for range is really hard. This is like playing RuneScape in ultra hard mode. Yeah, at least I won't need to worry about Vindicta. That's true. Not me just spamming target cycle to get a bit of XP with these chins. Nice. huge XP. I mean, we've got our Sun Spear in a couple levels. That's good. Can't be a bad thing. I would very much like my Leagues points, though, for getting a Barrows item and equipping it. Watch, with my luck, it's going to be like a Darok's Great Axe. Like something that I can't equip. And then I won't even get the Leagues points. At this point, I'll take anything, but that would be very unfortunate. Give me an armor piece, at least, so I can wear it. 3, 2, 1, go. Nothing again. We've done 8 Barrows runs on Leagues with 4 times drop rates, and we've received 0 items. I'm a little scared. Chat, did you guys pick? Did you guys turn off my luck? You must have. Who done it? Is the drop rate really that high for Barrows? I've done like 20 and not had a single drop. Oh no. Is Barrows bugged? Yeah, it should be a 1 in 3. They saw my relic pick, so they figured I didn't need luck because I clearly wasn't trying to win. True. See, the thing is, though, there are some insanely good drops we could get, right? That could speed us up massively. Like, Greater Ricochet would be nuts. Although, we need Invention to make it work, and we won't have Invention. Okay, so never mind. Greater Ricochet will not be good. It'll be, like, just okay. You should also be getting multiple items a chest too, so it's bugged. Yeah, it actually might be bugged. It's a bit of a letdown, I will say, how many bosses have had bugged drop tables. It's just unfortunate. Just hopefully for next leagues, there's more time allocated to, like, really testing stuff out, because people invest hours and hours of time to an idea or a plan, and then the plan doesn't work because the drop rate was bugged is, like, just so silly. But yeah, I would assume Barrows is not bugged. I would assume it's working. I think I'm just unlucky. How much better is Fasoa than any other magic weapon? It's moderately better than the Roar of Awakening, and it's massively better than everything else. Yeah, but I had a single drop in 76 AFKing kills? Wait, what? But it's supposed to be a 1 in 6. I'm scared. That's crazy. I'd be questioning everything if that happened. Oh, you're tier 6, so it should be a 1 in 10. Yeah, that's still a bit of a rough one. Okay. So, it's this. I won. Let's go. I learned, chat. I learned. Okay, let's bust out the Guthan Blaster 6000. I'm gonna die. You first. Dude, look at the range on this crystal bow. It's actually nuts. All right, Barrows. It's time to provide me with a drop. We've done 9 kills. It's not going well. I've got to say. I'll be the first to say. Things have gone definitely better. Enjoy your bolt racks. Dude, when we get our Carol's 2-handed crossbow that I'm already outscaled, I will actually use it. Racks on racks on racks. Stunlock Darok. Murder Varak in cold blood. Is Crystal Bow generally recommended for tier 70 range Iron Man? So it kind of depends on your pathing, right? Like if you're a normal like mainscape Iron Man, there are a lot of tier 70 options. If you're a good Iron Man, you're working towards a Sun Spear. You're probably not at Crystal Bow yet. If you get to 70 range, you're probably more likely to use a Black Salamander. It's just way easier to get. Thank you, Wiggled Wizard, for the prime sub. Appreciate it. What's the best range weapon obtainable in these? That would be the Bolg. The Bow of the Last Guardian. It's from Zamorak. Very, very, very good. That's so unlike every other combat style that has multiple legendary weapons, like melee has 3 different types of legendary weapons. Magic has 2 different types of legendary weapons. Necromancy has 2 different types of legendary weapons. Range only has 1. And it's from Zami. So you have a little bit less choice in terms of your top end upgrades. And most of your damage comes from your Bow of the Last Guardian and your maxed out armor. So that's why range is considered the hardest style to progress in. So not only is it the hardest to use, but you basically don't get your damage until you get the best weapon in the game. Hey, you're still alive. Cool. Hello. We're trying to get our first Barrows drop in our range run. It's going well so far. Kind of. Well, the getting a drop part isn't, but everything else is. What do you got for me, boss? There's no way we go 10 dry in leagues. What? I'm scared. I'm becoming scared. Again. See, here's what we're doing though, chat. We're getting it out of the way early so that later on in our run, we have great success. That's all this is. We're banking it, chat. We're banking it. Everyone knows that RuneScape accounts have luck coefficients. Back down. Because you're not saying bang? Alright, fine. Well, usually I say bang when I get the drop. Just kill Carol, trust. I thought you need to kill mobs. So killing the mobs only affects the amount of runes you get. And I don't really care about runes right now. I care about winning the crown. Fortnite style. Yeah, really what I'm doing is I'm just farming Barrows totems for Rise of the Six. Now, solo rots with range and permachins is actually going to go so hard. That will absolutely be something I will do in tier 5, by the way. We definitely need, like, better weapons and stuff, but yeah, that's a tier 5 accoutrement, without a doubt. I've done 10 chests since I started. Since you started, I'm on tier 7, and I've had 0 drops as well. Concern? Guys with the Guth and Spear? That would be so funny. I mean, at least we get to bank the points, right? Like, I get a Guth and Spear. It's still something that I can use later on. Yeah, but the random person in chat that said that Barrows wasn't bugged was very confident sounding, so I don't believe it. Oh, that's Darok. Okay. Got him. All right, Barrows, 11 runs? This is getting a little crazy, bro. What? I don't understand. Bro, I'm about to start speaking in French. I don't get it. I'm confident it's not bugged. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm glad that you're confident it's not bugged. I'm becoming increasingly confident that it is bugged. That is 76 range, though. The good news is, if we continue to go dry, 2 more kills, or 2 more levels, and we can put on our Sun Spear. Big upgrade. I thought it was bugged and then my luck balanced out. Yeah, no, I'm sure we're just dry, chat. I'm definitely complain-worthy levels of dry, but we're just dry. It's okay. Remember that the drier the dry parts get, the less dry parts get. All right? I'm sorry, delirium has set in. All I see is Barrows. All I know is Barrows. All I am is Barrows. I do love the League's meme of, like, this drop rate is bugged. Definitely. If you go, like, 2 over drop rate, I think it's kind of funny. Here's a good Barrows question. What's the ugliest piece of Barrows gear we could get to have to range in? Aram's? I agree, actually. Aram's robe skirt is a little questionable, perhaps. Carol's is actually really ugly, too. Yeah, it's true. It's kind of funny because it's range gear. I think the best thing for me would be Aram's because it's magic tank. And we could use the magic tank. Thank you for the hydration. Sorry, I'm like out of water. I got like a half sip. I just want a Barrows drop, chat. Also some XP. May as well. Alright. Kill the skeleton. Loot the chest. We got a Darok helmet. Nice. It took 12 kills. I am kind of, I mean, okay, aesthetic. Okay, geez, screen shake, bro. Guys, if you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, screen shake. What? It's called camera shake. Turn that crap off. Oh my goodness, bro. I feel like I'm at sea. How old am I? Can you guess? And then I'll tell you after. How old do you think I am, bro? Okay. No, just Bruno. Just Bruno. Not you. Not. Someone said 58. All right. Let's put on the Darok helmet. You know what? I actually look sick. I look absolutely sick. Honestly, I'm good with that. You think I'm 28? I am in fact 28. And I'll take it. Dude, I met someone at my aunt's birthday party the other night, and she thought I was 24. It's like, I'll take it. But also, no. The glasses say 58, the height says 12, the hairline says 35. What? What? There's no recession. My hair. Recessionless. I can't wait to get a Scourge to pair with my Ellie. The drip will be immaculate. I love that this is what we're currently using. This is the actual setup we're rocking right now. But you know what? It's working so far. I do think we should upgrade, though. Now that we got a little bit of money, let's go to the Champions Guild. And let's buy some blue dragon hide, I think. Or should I leapfrog all the way to red? You look like a bot, NGL. Well, we're going to fix it, okay? We're going to fix it. See, the awkward thing about this is I can't get the full set because I haven't done Dragon Slayer yet. So we're kind of going to have to just... It's not great. It's really not great. Ryan's hairline is like the 2008 economy. Wait, before or after the crash? Because if it's before, then it's like one of those things where it's like it's too big to fail, you know? Like I have too much hair to fail. Or something. I don't know. Did someone say the Great Recession was in 2008? Brother. If you need to ask, you know. Can I not craft it? At level 34 crafting, no. At level 50, yes. And that would actually take no time to unlock as well. And I've got the dehyde as well. Okay. Yeah, that's actually very worth doing. I mean, we're all gonna do it immediately. Wait, do I have red dehyde? I do. Do I have black dehyde? I do. Do I have royal dehyde? No, I do not. Because we gotta get to QED. Okay. Time to touch gate? You apparently you can wear it without Dragon Slayer. Allegedly, they removed that, which is news to me, by the way. But yeah, allegedly you can. Okay. So we're 1.5 range levels from Sunspear, which is good. We've got a Darok helmet, which is absolutely drip. That's good. Ring slot, terrible. All my other armor slots, terrible. Amulet slot, terrible. Crafting would let me make like a glory, because I've got dragon stones. So yeah, crafting at the gate would actually probably be prudent. I also really want to get started with fletching. I really do with the money I have. But I think what I should do, because it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning, is I think we should find a way to get to gnomes. I don't know how to get to them. Does any one of these teleports take me to gnomes? Barbarian outpost, maybe? Amulet is terrible until you meet a ghost. Then it's best in slot. Already outpost? And then run west 5 feet. No, this is the wrong gnome place. I gotta go to the other gnome place. Yeah, no, this is the wrong one. I think this is closer. It is if we can go in from the back. Yeah, if we can loop in around the back, then this is good. This is really good. I don't know if we can, though. Okay, we're going to approach. I've never gone in like this from the... Is there a gate? I think there's a gate.
Sarah Doman.
There's a gate. We're cooking. Climb up rocks. You have to do the Grand Tree quest. Okay. What? No. What? Okay, screw you, game. This is stupid. This fence is 2 feet tall and full of holes. Bro, I could take one step. You know what? Screw you. There's an achievement for killing a tortoise with the people on it. I'm doing it without going in. I don't even care, bro. I'm about to crash out. Wait, and when the guys spawn, I'm going to use my Chinchompa buff. It doesn't work because they're standing 1 tile apart. They've actually figured out my exact weakness. My greatest weakness. Mob standing 1 tile apart. Okay. So... Wait, tortoiseshell. I need to loot that through the wall. Click, click, click. I can't. It's gonna despawn chat. Bro, how in the...
Mission failed. We'll get 'em next
Bro,
time.
this dinky ass fence is keeping me out? Oh my god. There is no way. So I literally can't. I ran around the whole back. I'm about to click on the thieving menu and find out there's something else at 75 that isn't a gnome. And I'm gonna lose my mind. No, it is actually gnomes. I'm going the wrong way. Okay, this one I'm not gonna be mad about. This was me. The first telly was it? No, it was the wrong place. It was the wrong place. Right? Because it was... Okay. Okay. I thought that this was here. That one's on me, chat. That one's on me. Ryan needs to sleep. Oh my god, the door's like right here. Okay. Well, we got to have a little... No, that's the wrong door. We got to just have a little adventure. How fun. Hello there. Can you let me in, please? I'm a bit busy. Yeah, genuinely... Rude, don't care. You know what's rude? Me not being able to jump that tiny little fence. Okay, so I'm expecting 1300 XP per pickpocket here, by the way. 1500? Okay, wait, and what do they give?
Bang.
Star
Bang.
blooms,
And
seeds.
bang.
Okay, most of the loot terrible, but the XP rate we're gonna be cooking on, yeah, it's 3.1 mil an hour. Yeah, that's insane. Cause what level is Priv pickpocketing? Bro just wikied himself. Do the agility course really quick. Okay, fine. I'll do it. Only because you guys didn't pick the golden hawked boots. You can't reach that? What, am I 5'2"? I chose the boots and I will never recover. I feel like you're going to recover. And the reason I say that is my current relic set is Divine Woodcutter, Animal Wrangler, 5-Finger Discount, Void Walker, Rejuvenated, and Bombardment. And we're still going to push for tier 6. You're going to make it. Impling. Wait, other Impling. Give. Wait, triple Impling. Why are there so many Implings? I don't know. Okay. With that said, chat, I think I'm going to call it here for today's stream. We've been live for 13 hours on a Monday. My first call tomorrow is in 6 hours time. So I'm going to end. I'm going to get a little bit of rest. I'm going to get some food to eat. And good news, we are going to run it back tomorrow. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. This has been super fun. And tomorrow, we're going to see if we can make a big push all the way to tier 6. But yeah, we're in a good spot, team. We've made a ton of progress. I'm excited that we can finally PVM as well. We're going to get our Sun Spirit a couple levels. QBD, it's going to be really good. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you all. Let's find someone to raid over to. Much love, as always, for being so supportive of the streams. And I am going to send you all over to Cash, who just started his stream. Not scream. His stream. That's the one. And I'll see you guys soon. Take care, everyone. Oh my god, it's my 99-month resub in Cash's chat. Holy moly. That's a lot of months. Take care, guys.